Hey guys, Dan here. Today we're looking at 4 steps for picking stocks yourself. But before we get into it, we're having a 100 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you hit that subscribe button for a chance to win. So you've just started investing and are trying to learn the ropes. It can be rather challenging to know where to start. But with a little time and effort, even an average stock picker should be able to get an annual return of 9%, which is the market average. So let's jump in. Step 1. Set your goals. Different people invest for different reasons. Some invest for long-term things like retirement or your child's education, while other people are looking for a consistent form of income. Growth investors tend to look at higher priced stocks that have solid and steady growth, such as Amazon or Facebook. Income investors, however, tend to lean towards slow-growing and safe companies that pay dividends. Some great examples are Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and Enbridge. Setting your goals helps to narrow down your field of view. Step 2. Learn some basics. The stock market is full of confusing acronyms and terms, but it is not as complicated as it seems. There are only a few terms that you need to know to get the basic understanding of any stock. P/E ratio, which is price to earnings. The price to earnings ratio is the best indicator of how expensive the stock is. It is simply the price per share divided by the company's earnings per share. Revenue growth. Revenue is the total sales of a company within a certain period. Profit growth, however, can come from cutting costs, which isn't always in the best interest of the company, which is why revenue growth can be more consistent and usually gives a much clearer reading of a company's potential growth. Dividend yield. The dividend yield is a percent value that is calculated by dividing the dividend payout by the stock price. Most dividend stocks pay out on a quarterly basis, but some pay monthly. Step 3. Pick a sector. When starting out, it's best for investors to select a sector that they're familiar with. Buy what you know. If you love Disney movies and theme parks, then buy some Disney stock. Maybe you work in the medical field and want to invest in some healthcare stocks. There is no need to seek out obscure stocks when you're starting out. Sticking with safe blue chip stocks that you know is always a safer bet. Step 4. Put it all to work. You've set your goals and you've narrowed it down to a handful of choices. You have to consider factors like potential growth and the P/E ratio. But the last big thing to consider is if the company has a competitive advantage. Look for companies with a history of dominance, things that people love, and other things that give that company an edge over its competitors. A sustainable advantage will help ensure that the company will continue to grow and outperform over the long term. That does it for today. Take some time and learn the little things. Stick with what you know and be patient. Want some great stocks to start with? Then check out some of our other videos. Also, please hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, thank you for watching. This has been Dan, and stay smart.